Alright. I had to try out the new Sentry turrets, Sentry guns, whatever you call them. I have 4 set up here. And they require this Sentry battery now, but you can put them anywhere, even on Infestation. And remember, when you build a robotics factory, they give you a Mac, so you could do this little hive rush thing. If you could sneak it in, you don't even need a player to help you with it. You could do it. The commander could do this all by himself. So this thing's built quick, and I'm gonna time how many it takes 4 of these things to kill a fully mature hive. I think it should be anywhere from 40 seconds to a minute, or a little bit more than that. I'm gonna time it right when this is done. Oh, that's not good. Oh, alright. Here we go. Right now. And what I would do, I'd have one Marine over there, and I'd hang out over here, and we could cover the sentries pretty good, and we kill the enemies, and this thing kills the hive, and it's a pretty good deal. I would much rather have these for defense. I think this is kind of silly. It's still cool and fun while it's in beta, you know, trying out all the new wacky crap. Look at that. Remember, that's 100% mature hive. The more mature it is, the more hit points it has. It's 48 seconds, and I didn't fire a shot. Total cost was 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 30 res for that setup, plus 15 for the robotics factory. That's 45 res, and you know, a Marine or a Mac with balls to come here and do something like this. Now, if you had all the other Marines, you could have every single Marine just hit one of the hives and send in a Mac in here to build all this crap while they're all worried about that. You could win some games with that. Just don't expect it to last too long, because this is really silly. It's getting a lot of mixed reviews. So I'm going to go ahead and test 4 arcs versus fully mature hive in a second, and we'll compare the time with that. This is 48.24 seconds, and that's after these are built. Alright, I have 4 arc command artilleries. These used to be called siege turrets or siege cannons in NS1, but who cares about that? Alright, the cost for these is 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm using 4 for direct comparison. Now these shoot through walls though, which is a lot safer, but you also have to, you can't just build them at the spot. They have to be built at a robotics factory. So the total cost would be 80 plus 20 more for the upgrade, which is 100, and then 15 for the actual robotics factory, so that's 115. Plus I'll go over the pros and cons at the end of this. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. Let me just get my timer ready, and alright. Let's see how long 4 take to kill this thing. It's a fully mature, 100% mature hive. Wow. Wow. That's right, it's about 10% per siege cannon. Oh, this is awesome. .6 seconds. That was awesome. Alright, so I'm going to go back to the comm chair and discuss the pros and cons of these things in a second. That was awesome. Alright, so they're both pretty effective, I'd say. They're both, especially the arcs. The arcs seem pretty great. The thing about the arcs is you have to get these expensive, the 20 res each. You probably only need 2 and a little bit of support. You should have support with them, so they require people to follow them from wherever your robotics factory is and go all the way down there. The pluses are freaking strong, and they shoot through walls. I mean, that's awesome. The siege, the regular sentries, that's a new thing. It's probably not going to be in the game long. I doubt they're going to keep them like that. They're offensive now. You could sneak it in with a Mac. You just have to. The only thing you lose is what is it? A 5 res Mac, which builds pretty quickly. And what you can do is every once in a while your team's hitting up one location, you can keep trying to sneak in a Mac in another one, and once you get them pretty close, like maybe hide them right behind here. Once you get them pretty close, just you know, pop down a bunch of Sentry battery and some of these real quick, and have him go to work. Ideally, you'd want a Marine snuck in there because they build quicker than the Mac, but you know, this will work. And that cost maybe 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 res, and you know, with the robotics factory, it's 45 res. But if you're going the siege route anyway, you would have spent the 15 on that, plus 20 to upgrade to siege. Now watch this. He'll automatically do this, and picture your guys are in here, really like a huge melee in here, huge epic fight over here, and these guys, you know, this little Mac is building them up, and there's no hive here right now, but if there were, it would at least damage it. Remember, it only takes like, I think 38 seconds to a minute and 10 seconds, about that. There's a little bit of variation depending how much crap they shoot before the hive, and you know, if you can stall them for a minute and a half and keep them running there, sneak a little Mac in and get it built, and you know, it could be pretty funny, pretty cool victory, and that's that.